As per new government guidelines, all ATG tollway registrations to be renewed before 30th June. Otherwise, ATG and tollway registrations will be invalidated and NGOs may face problems for collecting donation and doing their activities. Hi, I am C. Nima Gopal. Hope you are all doing good and taking all precautions as per our government guidelines. We all know that NGOs are playing a very vital role in this pandemic situation. They are supporting by providing food, medicines, clothing, etc. and etc. for needy people. Many of the NGOs may have ATG and tollway registration, but I had seen many of the NGOs, they are not aware of ATG and tollway registration, and some are not updated for the current developments in these areas. That is why I selected this topic for you NGO people regarding ATG and tollway registration and its renewal process. ATG and tollway registrations are required for charitable NGOs for getting exemption from tax. After the approval of tollway, NGOs are not liable for tax. Now, who are charitable NGOs? Charitable NGOs consist of public trust, society and Section 8 company. Why tollway registrations are required for charitable NGOs? Charitable NGOs are getting donations. Sometimes it will be excess or surplus fund. It will not be excess, it might be surplus fund that they can utilize for next year. If they are not having tollway registration, the excess fund will be taxable. But if the tollway registration is approved, excess fund can be utilized for the next year. That means they can accumulate the same in next year and they can claim exemption of tax also. That is the benefit of tollway registration. Now ATG registration. ATG registration will be helpful for getting more donation. Donor can claim tax exemption if he is paying to the NGO who is having ATG registration certificate. It will also be helpful for getting CSR fund, government grants and all. Now, what are the basic requirements for getting tollway registration? First of all, the organization should be registered as trust or society or Section 8 company. And second one is, they should be providing charitable activities as per Section 2, subsection 15 of the Income Tax Act. And third one, they should have a bank account and donations or whatever be the receipt of funds has to be routed through the bank account. They can accept the cash donation also, but there is some limitations. And next one is, we have to prepare our notes on activities in a proper manner. What are the activities we are going to do? What are the activities we already done? That should be prepared in detail. And our annual report. If it is old NGO, we should prepare annual report in every year. And our balance sheet to be audited and balance sheet to be prepared. Income tax return to be filed. If we are following these conditions and these are the basic requirements, if you have these things, then we can apply for tollway registration. And after the registration of the trust, if you have already opened the bank account, then also we can start the process of tollway registration. Now, where we want to apply for tollway registration? We can apply for tollway registration online, that is in Income Tax website www.incometaxindia.efiling.gov.in. After the application, we may get hearing notices if they are having any doubts or any clarification, if they need any clarification. Then Commissioner will ask for the details. We needed to furnish the details regarding our NGO. After the process of tollway application, they will be approved if they are satisfied that our NGO is eligible for tollway registration. Normally, the time limit for the processing application is 6 months. Now, where we want to apply for ATG registration? This is also similar like Tollway registration. We can apply in www.incometaxindia.efiling.gov.in. First we want to apply Tollway registration. After that we have to apply for ATG registration. If the commission is satisfied for the details which we provided, then they will approve the ATG registration. After ATG registration, we can receive the donation and the donor will get exemption from the income tax. Now the last and most important point I am emphasizing once more, that is, as per Finance Act 2020, there is a new guideline. As per this guideline, if your NGO is already registered in ATG and Tollway, then you need to renew the same before June 30, 2021. If you are not doing the same, your ATG and Tollway registration will get invalidated. And if you are a new NGO and you want to apply for ATG Tollway registration, you can apply for the same and you will get provisional registration certificate for 3 years. After 3 years, you can renew the same for 5 years. So 5 years will be the validity period for the ATG and Tollway registration certificate from this month onwards. If you need any clarification, if you have any doubt in this topic, you can call me or you can mail. Thank you so much.